but however, I'm going to start this video because it's going to play automatically on YouTube. So, hello friends, my name is Augustergold. Thank you guys for stopping by to watch my video today. Um, Today, I shall be telling you some life lessons my divorce has taught me. Life lessons my divorce has taught me. Yesterday I posted a video telling you guys that on Friday, let me see it properly. On Friday next week, we'll make it 4 years I left my marriage because of domestic violence. And so I've been, for this time, I've been like, say hi, or join me, say hi, hello guys. I can see some people already here. Well done. So I've been thinking through everything. Like I've been learning, I've learned a lot of things on my journey. However, I've been thinking through some things, and then I decided to like say, okay, you know what? I'm going to share some things with you guys concerning this whole episode, this whole thing that has happened. I'm going to share some things with you guys from now till like maybe the end of February. I don't know how it will go, but let's see how it goes. But today I'm going to tell you guys some life lessons my divorce has taught me, some things I have learned from when before I got married and all through. Let me see how much I can do today. So nobody ever gets into marriage like me. I don't know of others. Me, I didn't get into my marriage preparing to like, okay, let me go and test the waters, and then maybe tomorrow I'll come out. If that was a plan, I don't think I would have sat down there and have 4 children. However, life happened. And like I used to say, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade out of it. So I have a list of it here because I don't want to forget the points I want to put out. So I put them down on my list here. So you guys might see me bringing down my head to like read out from my small book where I put them, where I wrote them. So I'll dive straight to the point, because like those of you who have joined my life before, you know I don't like staying long on live, because me, I don't like watching very long videos, 1 hour 30 minutes. So I'll try as much as I can, though the list is a bit long, but I'll try as much as I can to reduce the list. Yes, oh, I forgot it to 6 o'clock because something came up which I thought would keep me till 6 o'clock, but that didn't work. I left on time, so hence I am here now. So let's go into it. First thing that life has taught me is this: why cutting, leave no stone unturned. Why you're in a relationship with somebody, why you're dating that somebody, both for men and for women, please leave no stone unturned. Oh, it should be unturned. Leave no stone unturned. Try as much as you can to like know everything you need to know. You are signing a life contract with somebody. You're going on a life journey with somebody you think you know, but you might later find out that you don't even know this person as much as you think you know this person. So when you are trying to go into a marital relationship with somebody, please do not leave any stone unturned. In fact, now the best time for you to be selfish in a relationship is when you're still cutting. That time you have to think of yourself and think of yourself again. I used to say that if God, by the grace of God, you're going to live on this earth for like 80 years, and you are 30 now, trying to get married at 30. If you make a mistake, you might stay with that mistake for the remaining 50 years that you're going to be on earth. So you have to think of it. Can I live 50 years with these things I am seeing this guy doing? Can I live 50 years with this thing I'm seeing this lady doing? Do you understand? It is not sweet to get married and get out of it, my dear. It is not. It's a scar. It's not a good thing at all. I wouldn't say it's a good thing. I wouldn't ginger you like, come out, it's good. No, it is not sweet. So it is best you shoot your shots at the first time and get it right at the first time. It's always very interesting, very sweet when you get it right the first time. I see people who are in relationships that are very good, marriages that are very good, and I give them thumbs up because it's not easy. So please, while you're in a relationship that you want to lead to something very beautiful, please leave no stone unturned. And when I say leave no stone unturned, I mean know the person's temperament, being a man or a woman. Know their temperament. Know how far. If this person gets so angry, so mad, What can is it the kind of person that will carry hammer and destroy your windscreen, destroy your car? Is it the kind of person that will pour fire on your car and burn down your car? Is it the kind of, think of, you have to know how far this person can go when this person is angry. Is it the person that is just angry and will just walk out, like, excuse you, and then later come back? So we all are prone to be angry. We can get angry. We are human, so you won't say nobody is a saint here. Nobody is a saint. In every broken marriage, every broken relationship, both parties have their own parts they have played. That is the truth. I don't want to be sentimental here or be hateful to anybody. No, the truth is that both party has a part they have played. Like two fighting people, you see two people, one person cannot be fighting his or herself on the street. Two people fought, So it always involved two people. I know one person was not doing something right, and then the other person responded. Do you understand? So let's not go that far. You have to know the person's temperament. Know the person's value. What does this person value? What are the values in what do you think this person value? Some people value family so much. They can do everything to keep their family. Some people value family so much. Anyhow, they might even bend a little because of the family. When I mean the family, I mean their children, their wife, or their husband. So we may, because it's my husband, or because it's my children, okay, let me just calm down here. You understand? Because it's my wife, or because of my children, let me just calm down here. So what is the person's value? Is this person the kind of person who likes family? Is this person the kind of person who respects women? You have to know that. Does this person respect women? Is this girl the type that can slap a man outside? If you see your girlfriend screaming at another man outside, maybe you guys went outside and something happened and you see this girl screaming at another guy outside, about to even slap this guy, my dear, know that this woman will be able to slap you one day. If you see your fiancé or your boyfriend, whatever, shouting at the sister or the mother or the auntie or whoever, screaming at the auntie and, shouting on top of his voice, know that this man is going to beat you someday. What are his values? Does he respect people? It doesn't have to be just you alone. Does he respect authorities? A man who doesn't respect authorities, men in the family and their father and all that, those are the authorities. Does this person respect authority, or is the type that when pastor is talking, he's talking his own? When his father is talking, he's insulting his father. When he doesn't respect authority, the government authorities, he doesn't respect. Anybody who doesn't respect authority is going to be a problem in the home, because the home again is another institution. That person is going to be a problem in the home. When you have issues with the person, I'm talking about man and woman now, not just the man. I'm not hitting on the men alone. These are the things I have learned on my journey through marriage. Because when you have issues at home, there will be nobody to tell this story to. As in, when I mean tell the story to, maybe you want this case to be sorted out. You want somebody to help you speak to your wife. You want somebody to help you speak to your husband. If he's a man who doesn't respect authority, there will be nobody. You can't tell the pastor, you can't tell his father, you can't tell his elder brother. There will be nobody for you to go and approach to say, please help me talk to my husband. He has done this and he has done that. Also is the woman. If the woman is somebody who doesn't listen, when she's mad, she's mad. She doesn't listen until she has done what is in her mind. She will not keep quiet. Even if all your friends come, or all your family come, she will chase them out and all that. If she's that kind of person, my dear, it's going to be a problem. Does this person have values? Does this person respect authority? Also, that leads to spiritual values too. Does this person fear God? Somebody that doesn't fear God can never fear man. If you don't fear God and you don't respect God, a man who doesn't fear God is the man that will carry something and kill the wife, because the Bible says, thou shalt not kill. He will say it's anger. You can control your anger. So does this person fear God? A woman who does not fear God is the woman that will carry hand and slap the husband because the husband talk. A woman who does not fear God is the woman that will go outside and go and tell everybody how he's feeding the husband because she's the one earning so much money in the house. A woman who does not fear God, let me use like our European authority society to make an example. A woman who does not fear God is that woman that will bring the kids together and gossip to the kids about their father. That is a woman who does not fear God. A man who does not fear God is the man that cannot feed his family, that would not want to feed his family, even when he have the resources to feed his family. The Bible calls such a man an infidel. That man does not fear God. The problem is half solved. I am not saying because he fears God, then there are some things he cannot do. No, he's human. Even if he's the pastor, even if he's the pope, he is still human. She is still human. Even if she is the choir leader, she is the prayer band leader, she is still human. So remember that human tendency will still be there. When Jesus was on earth in flesh and blood, he got angry at the temple and destroyed some things in the temple. That human spirit will still be there. But now, after those things, do you go and say sorry? Do you understand? So these are the things. You have to have spiritual values. You have to have moral values. Not just not just being a Christian, not just being a Muslim, not just say, and when they say, we fill a form, religion, you say Christian. No, not just being a Christian. Are you a practicing Christian? Not just being a pastor. Some pastors are not practicing pastors. I shouldn't be telling you that. You already know that now. Some pastors are not practicing pastors at all. So it's not just being a pastor. You should have the fruit of the spirit. I am not saying it should be spirit cocoa. I don't know if you understand me. It should not be spirit cocoa. If you want spirit cocoa, fine. But people like me, I don't even want spirit cocoa. I'm not saying the person should be spirit cocoa, but at least the person should have the fear. When you see somebody who have the fear of God, you go, no, not be me, go tell you. You will know by yourself. So the next one is, do not judge him. Okay, do not judge your partner based on your perception, what you think. No, judge the person based on facts. Let me give you an example. In Africa, or let's say in Nigeria, when somebody draws tattoo, hand or anywhere you see tattoo on somebody's body, automatically you just label that person as a hoodlum. You just label that person as a bad boy. You just label that person as a loose woman because the person is drawing a tattoo. But in Europe here, tattoo is just like somebody making their hair. They just like it to decorate their body. So when you meet a man, you don't just say because this man is drawing tattoo on his hand or somewhere that this man is a bad man. Don't just label and generalize and say he's a bad man. That is your perception, it's not a fact. You have to say the fact. I have to tell you the truth. From my experience, I have not said I have dated somebody drawing tattoo. It's not a bad thing. I can date people who draw tattoo are not bad per se from the ones I have seen in Europe. You understand? I have seen gentlemen working in banks, working in very good, honorable positions, doctors with tattoo on their body. So it is perception, it's not fact, that any man who is drawing tattoo or who puts on a piece of jewelry is a bad person. Don't judge anybody based on perception. When you see this man wearing jean trouser, a hoodie, and drawing tattoo, and you see this man wearing a pencil trouser, a long sleeve shirt, and carrying a briefcase, automatically you just say the one carrying a briefcase is the right one, while the one wearing a hoodie is the wrong one. That is prejudice. That is you just generalizing. You're not sure of what you're saying. You have to judge these people with facts. What have you seen both of them doing? Hi. The truth is that I have seen them in two different lights, and I must tell you, don't ever judge the book by its cover. Try and open the book. Be close to these people. Know them. Then you will understand that some people are not just the way you see them from their outward appearance. But that is not to say that you should not dress the way you want to be addressed. Please do dress the way you want to be addressed, because your appearance, your outlook matters a lot. So the next one is, you need to understand finance. It's very important. When you're getting in marriage, from my experience, you need to understand finance. Finance is one big problem in marriages. In Europe, don't even go there. It's one big, great cause of separation, divorce in Europe. Even in Nigeria, you need to understand finance. When I mean finance, the man's earnings, it depends on how you guys want to define your family, depend on your own value and what you think you want to do. The man's earning, the woman's earning, what are we going to do? Who is paying this? Who is paying that? In our society today, you understand that one person, no matter how much that person is earning, cannot take over the home. The responsibilities in the home, the thing they cause anger. It brews anger. When the whole load is on one person, it's it injures the person. So you need to think of that draws down to the next one. You need to think of what to do. How are you going to handle your finance? How much is the man earning? How much is the woman earning? How are we going to bring the finance together to help the family? How many children are we going to? Hey, all these things are important. So when I got married, I didn't see all these things as important. But as I grow, like as I am now, there are some T's within cross and some I's within dot that should I say that generated to some problems that were not initially communicated. That that was why I said, when you say this person is not good to you, there must be some place you have also contributed. You may not know. You understand? So nobody is totally evil. You understand? So you must dot your I's and cross your T's. Concerning finance is very important. And that this draws me to the next one. Please, 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 please. Madam, don't ever in your life be a housewife. If you try, it is the beginning of the downfall of your marriage. Don't ever think of being a full-time housewife. If you want to be a full-time housewife because of your children, you are bringing up children or whatever, please learn these things I am going to tell you. One, drop shipping. Drop shipping is collecting goods from A, selling to B, while collecting the money from B and taking back to A. You are the middleman. You're getting your part inside. You don't have to have the physical goods in your house. You don't need to have the capital to go to the market and buy those things. Do that one. Two, there are a lot of online businesses you can do. Try and be involved in that. Three, you can be in your house and be a tailor. Learn handwork. Handwork is so good. It helped me a lot. So I will not stop emphasizing that. Learn handwork. If you're going to be a food worker, after I got married, I found out that I will never be allowed to go out to work. My ex will never allow it. In fact, when I tried opening a shop, well, I told him before, he refused. I used to go ahead and go and rent the shop by myself and started selling stuff there. I wasn't even going there. I put it says get there. My own is to go in the evening and take stock and all that, know what I have in the store, know how to bring stuff in. So, I was just trying to do like that. When he find out, he was mad at me, the family was mad at me, and I have to lock up the shop. So if we have talked about this from the beginning, they will not have that power to lock up the shop. So now you have to depend on this man for everything you need. You want to make your hair, you depend on the person. You want to brush your teeth, you depend on the person. You want to buy bra, you depend on the person. Now you cannot buy what you intend to buy because you need to give account of everything, every kobo you spend. My ex wasn't that very stingy, come to that part. Then initially it wasn't that stingy. Yeah, it just give you your cash. But again, if it is very good you have your own money, because even if this man gives you money like my ex used to do, he used to like money far into his own part. He's not the topic of discussion now. What I'm saying is, even if this man is the one that gives you money every month, because he says you should stay in the house, so he gives you money every month to take care of your needs and that of the family. When some men, that's why I say again, know their values. Is he the kind of man that will want to starve his wife and children because they have issues in the house? Is he the kind of man who will not want to buy stuff for the children because he has problem with the wife? So some men, when they have issues with their wife, that month, no more feeding money. So now you know where you go for see money take chop. That was one of my problem there. When we started having issues, feeding money wasn't coming anymore. Some months there would be no money. Let's not just go that way because it was very bad. So I wouldn't say get into marriage without having something doing. Madam, learn handwork. It will never fail you. Anywhere you go, your handwork will be there. You tailoring is very good. Decoration, cake making, learn handwork. There I can't a lot I know how to do. Now I learned it by strong heads. Now I tell you now. And it helped a lot. It helped a lot. It helped. I can make hair. I can bake cake. The one I know if you do is tailoring. That's the only one I can't do because I tried to start, but I didn't start before I got married. And when I got married, God said no, so I couldn't do it anymore. So don't go and get married just because you are grown, you are old enough to get married. That is another thing I learned on my journey. Don't say because you are 25, oh, it's time to get married. So the only thing you are taking into the marriage is your beautiful face, your bobby, and your bonbon. Now you carry into the marriage. No. Today, today, like today, if you're going into marriage, you should have something you are bringing to the table. As a guy is the way you are asking, the way people are asking, where when you tell people I want to get married, they ask where is he working. That is the same way you should be asking yourself, where are you working? What are you doing? Even if you are not working in any parastatal, you are doing something. What are you doing? Don't say I am in school. I am in school is not a job. It is not a job. If you are in school, I will strongly advise that you finish schooling before you go and get married. Hey, coming from me, I will strongly advise you finish schooling before you go and get married. I want to rush this because I don't want to spend too much time here. So the next one, never depend on your husband 100%. Have your own streams of income. I've addressed that one. So the next one is communication. Jesus, I don't think there is anything more important than communication, because communication encompasses everything I have mentioned since. Communication helps you to understand the other person's mind, and it helps the other person to understand your mind. Even when there is nothing in the home, when the man is preparing to do something, when the woman is preparing to do something, if you have a man or a woman you can bond with, a man or a woman you can talk with, you guys can discuss. When you communicate with somebody, it helps to foster bond, friendship bond, and with that it will be difficult for your relationship to get broken. When there is communication, the person is your friend, because you guys talk a lot, so this person will become your friend. You can tell this person when you are sad, you can tell this person when you are happy. The person can tell when you are sad, and the person can tell when you are happy. You be free to speak to this person. It's not somebody that you'll be scared to talk to. From my journey, and from people, ladies I have spoken with, and from some things I have seen, a lot of women find it very difficult to communicate with their husband. So if there is no communication, the man will misunderstand the woman will misunderstand the woman wouldn't know what the man is planning, the man wouldn't know what the woman is planning. They will just be thinking maybe, and then you get the wrong notion, and then you take the wrong decision. Gradually the thing will just come down, and everything will just get shattered and broken. So communication is one very strong key. From my own experience and from my journey, if there is no communication, babe, don't continue. There must be let's say be somebody that you can come in and say, babe, you know what happened today, you just make it be your gossip partner. Your husband should be your gossip partner, your husband should be your friend, your companion, everything. You should be able to communicate with him, like somebody you'll be waiting for. Let me get home and gist my husband what happened today. Let him be that kind of person. If you cannot communicate with your husband, no need, not just bother, don't even start, because it will scatter on the way. The next stage, do not be too open to your in-laws. This one I am going to say it as it is. So it is my opinion, maybe drawing from my experience. Your opinion might be different and your experience might be different. Do not be too open to, that's a key word, too open to your in-laws. Yes, I used to advocate for people not to wish hunt their mother-in-laws. Please do not wish hunt your mother-in-law. Don't see her as a winch even before she exhibit any of those funny African mother-in-law character. Please, 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 please. Because it's like a law of attraction. If maybe you see Mary's mother-in-law behave some kind of way, and you just directly label your mother-in-law or generalize that, because Mary's mother-in-law did this, or because one mother-in-law on social media did this, then your own husband's mother will also do the same thing. And then before the woman even enter the house, you're already watching her leg, you're already watching her back, you're already watching what she's doing. When she enter the kitchen, you follow her to the kitchen. When she enter the room, you follow her to the room. When she's playing with your children, you are watching them, making the woman uncomfortable. And generally, she will want to react. There is always a beast in everybody. When you push them to the wall, the beast comes out. Treat your mother-in-law like your mother, no matter how she misbehaves. Try to treat her like your mother. That's not part of it, but I just had the opportunity, so I decided to ship it in. I am against maltreating mother-in-law no matter what. Even if she slaps you, God forbid, please do not retaliate. Please do not do anything wrong to her. I beg you. I know it is hard, very hard. But take it for example, your mother slapped because she slaps you. Please try to respect your mother-in-law. She is that woman who took care of that man that you are loving and you are kissing. He is that woman. She's that woman who did all that. I have a son. I wouldn't want my daughter-in-law to come up tomorrow and come and talk to me anyhow. God will not allow it because I will not create that avenue for it to come. Not that I will be so harsh. No, I will take her like my own daughter. But not every woman have that kind of grace. You understand? Not every woman have that grace. So treat your mother-in-laws well. But let everybody have boundary. Yes. Create boundary and let that line show from the beginning. Rude you well, make that they see and they will know that she will not take it. And that boundary, you cannot create if your husband is not by your side. So your husband have to know from the onset, this is how it's going to be. Please learn to do these things before the marriage. Because after the marriage, it might be difficult. It might be the beginning of your downfall. Create boundary. If your husband is the one who has sisters, maybe you know, say your mother-in-laws are like plenty. If your husband has 5 sisters, then you know that your mother-in-law is 6 mother-in-laws. Because each of the sisters is a mother-in-law on their own. Don't be too close. They are not your friends. They are not your siblings. They are your in-laws. Don't treat them bad, but create boundaries. To my own sibling, my sister, my brother, they have boundaries. My children have boundaries. Everybody in your life should have boundaries. This is where you will never go close to. Do you understand? Even if I have a partner tomorrow, a boyfriend, whatever, I will create boundary. Don't ever raise your hand. Not even make mistakes. Say you want like this. Say you want threaten me. Not try. That is my boundary. If you try, no matter how I like you, sorry, that it might be the end of the whole thing. Do you understand? It's a boundary, and I will tell you from the beginning. You understand? And you to tell me your own. So your mother-in-law too, let us, she will know the boundary. There is a way you will do it with love. Your sister-in-laws too, with love. Don't throw yourself open and open every part of you. No, then go see you finish. The truth is this. Your husband is their brother. No matter how bad, even if your husband are assistant devil, they will never throw their brother to you because of who are you. They will never give their brother to you. The truth is, your husband is their brother. So they will always protect him no matter what happens. Even when they know that this guy is not doing the right thing, but they will still protect their brother. So that suggests issues, certain affairs. Not everything that happens in your house, you are sending WhatsApp. Yeah, you are in a family WhatsApp group. Every time you are know yourself, behave. So that they will respect you. It is the respect you give to yourself, they will give to you. It is the name you call yourself, they will call you. Learn. It's another big lesson I learned. Learn. Yes, I'll be very free with whoever I'm dating, the sisters, the family. In fact, they go even over like me by the grace of God. But again, there will be boundaries. You get where you go reach, you get where you no go feel rich. So the next one is do not sweep red flags under the carpet. When you notice something, discuss it with him or act on it. A broken relationship may hurt, but it is better than a broken marriage. When you notice red flag, I am speaking from experience. When you notice red flag from the beginning, while you're dating the girl, while you're dating the man, when you see anything that you don't think you can cope with, please don't use wrapper and cover it or sweep it under the carpet. No, address it. You don't have to be harsh. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be mean. There is a way you will address it in love. Address it. And when the person is pushing it too far, when you see that you cannot, it's something that you cannot change, it is the person's value. That is what the person understands. That's how the person understands it. That the person say you hear. But again, you already know that this thing is here. Now, you know that this is how this person sees this thing. If it is something that you can manage, then you can go ahead. But if it is something that you cannot manage, my dear, you don't have to break up with a person like immediately. You just carry your bag and go and say because of that thing. No, you don't have to. You have to take your time calculatively and then know when to draw the line. Do not sweep red flag under the carpet. If he's a man who is extravagant, try to handle it before you guys go and slip rings on your finger. If he's a man who, before he will come and sleep with you, he will go and ask the mother the kind of style he's going to do with you first. You have to handle it. You have to handle it from when you guys are dating, and you know if you can or you cannot. If he's a man that before he will give you 1 naira, he has to go and tell the mother. He has to go and tell the sister. If he wants to buy you earrings, he will go and ask the sister, is it cheap or is it expensive? Is it too expensive or is it okay? You have to know. If it's a man that, before you speak, he's shouting and he wants to hit you, is a red flag. A man that screams at you is not. You can discuss with somebody without screaming. You don't have to shout. Why are you shouting? The person is close to you. Speak. The person will hear. Do you understand? If you're so angry, instead of me, if I am mad at somebody, I keep quiet. When I am mute, you know that the madness don't really high where. That's how I handle my own. When I am really, really angry at you, I just keep quiet. The best I will do, if I don't know what to do, I'll go watch television. Look for a coping mechanism. If you're very angry at that person, don't discuss the issue then. No, because you will flare up. Relax, leave the issue. There is time. You will handle it later. Maturedly, you will handle it later. Don't scream. Why are you screaming? We know you are the man in the house. Why are you screaming? Madam, why are you shouting? We know he is your husband. You don't have to slap him before we know he's your husband. Do you understand? So there are ways you handle these things. I am not saying the person shouldn't be angry. When he's angry, what does he do? When she's angry, what does she do? Is he the one that will be angry and go and carry the pot of soup and turn it in the sink and flush it off? Is he the kind of man that will be angry and throw away the pot from the window? You have to know these things. Don't sweep any red flag under the carpet. Address it and be sure that it has been addressed. Don't let the man tell you, say, yeah. That one, I want big mistake when I not gonna forget I make. Later, I can't regret and say, why I no watch that I hear come into manifestation before I let them go. I saw it. It was clear. That was why I said, it is not only one person that made it. My marriage was not a mistake. If you watch my other video where I was talking about my 4 years experience, outside marriage, I said my marriage was not a mistake. I was the one that made some mistakes. If when I saw those red flags, I acted on them, this guy would have known that this is the kind of person I am. He would have known my boundaries. We would have been able to address it from the beginning before we started going too deep. Now we've gone so deep and I have been accepting these things before. So why do I all of a sudden don't want to accept it again? You see, now I am stuck. Do you understand? So it takes two to tango. Not be one person a bad finish. The man is a beast. You too, you have your own part that you have played. One person is not the, you understand? So, what's the next one? Let me look at my time. Time is going. I'm watching my time because I don't want this thing to be too long again. So, do not stop growing. Grow with your spouse. It's very important. If both of you if you cannot go ahead and have your master's degree immediately, do an online course to upgrade yourself. Do something. Do a training. Do something. Grow with your man. If when you marry this man, he was wearing normal Abati shirts, and all of a sudden, this man now knows polo. All of a sudden, this man now knows some designs. My dear, go and educate yourself on that. If when you marry this man, he wasn't using deodorant, he doesn't know how to use deodorant. All of a sudden, he started using deodorant. My sister, go and learn the difference between perfume and toiletty. I mean, they call that one. Go and learn the difference. You need to grow with your spouse. If at the beginning, he does not like women that are making bone straight hair, all of a sudden, when he's walking on the street, he looks at the lady with bone straight hair and he keeps turning and turning. Don't break his neck because he's turning, because tomorrow you will not be there. He will still turn and look at bone straight hair. My dear sister, go learn how to do bone straight hair. Do you understand? Grow with this man. When he's moving, move with him. Fast. If when you marry this man, he wasn't taking care, he wasn't thinking of his tummy getting big or his tummy getting small, all of a sudden, this guy started doing this and trying to get his pack. My sister, what are you eating akpu for 7 o'clock in the night? My dear, you need to tone. You need to share that weight. I don't know how you want that, but you need to calm down. If this man that when you marry him, you wear size 8 and he likes the size 8. But all of a sudden, you notice that he's not looking at a size 20. He now likes size 20. I am not saying go and blow to size 20, but you need to talk about it. Do you understand? So I know you guys understand what I mean by growth. Growth physically, financial growth, education growth, fashion level, your growth, If this guy is on Twitter, please go on Twitter. Not talk say I'm too big for social media. If he's on Twitter, go on Twitter. If your husband is on Instagram, you too go on Instagram. Don't leave him on Instagram and you stay in the house. Be doing what? If he's watching Big Brother Africa, you too should sit down and watch Big Brother. If he's watching football, learn how to watch football. Me, I don't like watching football. My ex like football. Chelsea for life. As in, if Chelsea fail, that's a wala for the house. Me, when we were cutting, instead of me to learn Chelsea match and learn all the things they used to do, initially he was teaching me, but I was not interested. You know, so along the line, I am not saying he did, but he might not see somebody who flows in that light. And whenever they are playing Chelsea match, he will want to be with that person so that they can watch this match together and discuss. If your husband like politics, go and learn politics. If na Nigeria politics, learn them. If na America politics, they are all on Google. In fact, you learn those things. Instagram, they carry them. Go and learn politics. If it's football, go and learn. I don't have a partner who like those kind of things. But my dear, if I have a partner today and he said it's Bitcoin, I will go and learn it too. If it's stock market, when he's talking about the trade here and there, me too, I will go and learn those words inside. Grow with your spouse. Anything he's doing, follow on for back, now too. Do you understand? Don't be behind at all. If you do, before you know, he will start leaving the house to go and be keeping company with those people who will relate, who understand where he is. Do you understand? So time is going. Do not cut from afar. This is important. Do not cut from afar. Distant physical time together and pay attention to details. Do not cut from afar. He is in Kafachan. You are in Meduguri. You guys are cutting on via WhatsApp video call or FaceTime. That social media relationship is different from physical. Do you know what's called body language? It's part of communication. When you are with somebody, when I'm sitting with you and we are discussing, I know say that they do one for phone, but phone is different. When you are talking with somebody one-on-one, there are a lot of things you will see that you will not see when the person is on FaceTime or when the person is on WhatsApp. People on FaceTime, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, you guys are done. Let's 3 hours. Excuse me, you guys are done. If you are on FaceTime for 4 hours, you don't get work. You should have work. You cannot be on FaceTime or WhatsApp call for 4 hours. My dear, you must have something doing. So that long distance relationship, it will not make you know this person, no. You will not understand this person. Don't say we've been cutting for 10 years online while he was in Kafachan and I was in Lokogoma. We were cutting. Mistake go there for corner. If you are in Kafachan and he's in Bayelsa or Lokogoma, please, I don't know what I pronounce it well. Look, if you guys are really say yes, we are going to do this thing together. One person should move to the other person. Yes, one person should move to the other person and give yourself time before the marriage. You need, see, even if the marriage is tomorrow, and you see something today that you think you cannot cope with, break it. I regretted it. Break it. It is better. You will get another person. I may tell you, it is better. You get another. It will hurt, yes, but you will get another person. They say, I'm not saying go and cohabit or no. Now you know whether you go cohabit. You are another adult. That one is your business. What I'm saying is, try and live in one environment, one community where una go dey see una self frequently. Then from there you will know if this person is okay. I'm not saying if you do this one, then 100% your marriage is going to be perfect. No marriage is perfect. Even Daddy Adeboye marriage is not perfect. Nobody's marriage is perfect. But a collection of this, and this, forgiveness, communication, and all that helps the marriage to be strong. Even when you guys are breaking, when this one is falling, the other person will pull the person up. When this person is falling, the other person will pull the person up. When there's a collection of all these things, not just one. So let me be fast before the time goes. Okay, this one is going to bring me to a close. Do not continue to suffer in a bad marriage because of the children. The children too are suffering. Do not continue to remain. I know in Nigeria, in Africa, it's difficult to step out from a bad marriage, from a bad relationship. It's difficult to step out because there is no laws, no welfare system, nothing at all to support the woman and the children. Nothing, nobody will come and tell the man you must take care of your children. The man can as well say, I don't care. And the woman, there is no help, no housing, no education, no free housing, no free education. So it's very difficult. So, but that being said, if you have the means, if you have the means, do not continue to remain there. You will damage your children. You will damage them so bad that you will regret you didn't leave on time. At the end of the day, you will regret you not leaving on time. I have finished everything on my list. I don't know if you guys have questions. So now let me go through your comments. I don't know if you have questions to answer questions. Thank you, Patience, for joining me. Henry, how are you? Oh, Doris, God bless you. Katia. Oh, Katia Valino. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm really happy to see you. Sharon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, love. Lydia, hello, house. Hello, Lydia. Queen, hello. Osegat, Doris, thumbs up, guys. Life lessons my divorce has taught me. That's the topic. Jane, hello dear. Sunday Onoja. Oh, thank you very much. She said I look good. Lady Jane, thank you. Yes, it's very true. Sharon, that is called mommy boy. Yes, those boys that take every instruction from their parents is called mom. Is a boy, it's not a man. A boy don't get married. It's men that gets married. Legit worry, how are you? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, you are right, sister, but it should also be vice versa. Yes, everything I said here today is vice versa. It's not just for the man. If you're a man, look at it from the other angle. If you're a woman, look at it from the other angle. So what I'm saying here is for both parties. So guys, I'm really happy you joined me this evening. I think I'm still going to discuss that lady who was advertising women, specifically for men who lives in London. That was the original topic I said I was going to talk about today, which I moved to 6 o'clock. So after I end this live now, I'll go have a cup of drink. And when it's 6 o'clock, I'll still have to do that. So if you care to join me, please, I don't know what the time is now. I don't have a wristwatch here. If you care to join me, please do join me and let's talk about that one. What do you think? First time. Thank you for always watching me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. You know, you guys are the reason why I could come out and speak like this. If you don't come out to listen to what I'm saying on live, is useless, because like I'll be talking to myself and it doesn't make sense. So guys, I have to leave you now so that I can get ready for the next video. Thank you guys, and please do not forget to join me by 6 p.m. That should be 7 p.m. Nigeria time. I'll be 5 p.m. Nigeria time. Am I right? 6 p.m. UK time. I think we are 1 hour behind. Okay, that should be 7 hours. 7 p.m. Nigeria time. So guys, bye bye. Let's go off for now. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.